Hi guys, Amy here from ALM Fitness, and we got asked by one of our members today if these are okay to have. So I guess it all depends on what you refer to as okay. And what I thought would be quite a good thing to do is to just put a list of protein snacks, typical protein snacks that you might go for, and we can do a little bit of a comparison. Okay, so when we're thinking about our protein intake, you want to be thinking or aiming to have at least 1.5 to 2 grams per kilo body weight per day. Okay, so you want to try and think about keeping that protein intake quite high in order to maintain your muscle mass, and obviously then we'll stay nice and toned and stay nice and lean. So what I've done is I've compared a few of the typical snacks that you might go for. We've got the Eat Natural bar, which I've just shown you, a Grenade Carb Killer bar, which is a well-known protein bar, a Mars bar, I'll come to that in a minute, a protein shake, and Skia natural yogurt, 100 grams of that. So in terms of the calories within each of these, there's the Eat Natural have got 229 calories. When you compare that to a Mars bar, obviously not too dissimilar in calories there. So when you're thinking about the foods that you want to consume, you want to think about the foods that are nutrient dense. So typically a Mars bar will be not too different in calories, but the protein content and the carb content, so you've got 2.5 grams of protein in a Mars bar, 40 grams of carbs, and nearly 10 grams of fats. When you compare that to a Grenade typical protein bar, less calories, higher in protein, so much higher in protein, even comparing the Eat Natural to the Mars bar, lower in carbs, lower in fats. So as your kind of go-to snack, if you're on the go and wanting a protein bar to go to, I would definitely recommend the Grenade over the Eat Natural, and obviously the Mars bar as well. But in terms of your goals and your kind of end goal and what it is that you're eating and consuming and your nutrition goals, it might be that fat loss is actually your goal. So a good way to consume high amounts of protein but with lower calories is via a protein shake. So I've just used this as a typical 1 30 gram serving, 117 calories, 25 grams of protein, only 1.7 grams of carbs, and just 1 gram of fats. So obviously, as your quick, easy, convenient go-to, just quickly having a protein shake, obviously that's with water, that is not with almond milk or milk. If you had either of those, it would increase the calories. So yeah, it's a quick, easy go-to, consuming high amount of protein, low amount of carbs, low amount of calories. So that would be a quick, easy go-to to keep you satiated and obviously consume the protein that you require. In terms of the yogurt, I know that yogurt can be a quite quick and easy go-to snack to have, along with some nuts and berries in there. Again, if you add the nuts and berries, that will increase your calorie consumption there. But obviously, low calories, average protein, so only 11 grams of protein, low on the carbs and low on the fats. So again, a nice, quick and easy go-to snack to have. Again, add a few berries, maybe some nuts, depending on your goal, and then that will obviously affect your calorie consumption there. So ultimately, it does depend on what your goal is. So if your goal is for fat loss, you want to try and focus on consuming something that is lower in calories but higher in protein. So try and think of something that would be better for you there. However, if you're wanting something on the go and quick and on the go, again, I'd recommend a Grenade Carb Killer, something like that. It's quick and easy to have, but just be mindful that it is higher in calories compared to a protein shake or your yogurt and berries. But if you want to consume a Mars bar, or a chocolate bar, whatever it might be, this goes to show that the calories consumed within a Mars bar really aren't too dissimilar to a protein bar or the Eat Natural bar that I've showed you at the start. So that's where you then need to think, okay, well, am I really craving a chocolate bar, and do I really want it, and is it going to be a detriment there rather than trying to eat these protein snacks? So this goes to show that you can have a Mars bar. It's not nutrient dense, so it hasn't got the nutrient quality that you were aiming for. However, if it's going to help you make you feel better just for a short moment in time, then it just goes to show that the calories aren't too dissimilar to a typical protein bar. So with regards to the Eat Natural, are they okay? It all depends on your goal. I probably wouldn't personally choose to have one because they're lower in proteins, higher in calories, but again, if you're going to have it over a Mars bar, then it's better for you, as it goes to show. It's lower in calories, higher in protein. It'll probably keep you satiated a bit longer than a Mars bar would, and it's actually okay compared to a Mars bar. So that's something for you to think about. Think about your protein snacks, think about your calorie intake, thinking about your protein intake, and ultimately thinking about your overall goal. So if you're wanting to drop fat, obviously think about the calories consumed with each different snack. Hopefully that's helped. Feel free to shoot any questions to me. I'd love to help, and yeah, have a great day.